As a little kid, it was times were a little tough, and I started working at the age of 12 years old. And there was a local jet ski shop. Actually, they only did personal watercraft, and I'd ride my bicycle there after school every day and just sweep the floors and do whatever I can do to make a few bucks to help pay for school. And I started doing it at the age of 12 and stuck with it all throughout my middle school and through high school. And my dream was always to have my own store as I got older. And I stayed working my way up through the ranks in the dealership level, and got to the point where I was able to put some money away over time and found a store that was in trouble, that was actually going out of business. It was a smaller store, and I was able to pick it up for not a whole lot of money. At the age of 12, I'm working at a jet ski store, and we were right there on a lake, so every time they'd rebuild the engine on like a stand-up, they were 440s, 550s back in the day. We're talking 1985. They'd say, hey, we just rebuilt this engine, can you go ride it for an hour just to break it in? Okay, I'd roll it out, ride it for an hour, bring it back. They'd have the next one ready. Can you go ride this one? So after doing that a lot, I got really, really good. And then within the year of me being there, they said, hey, there's a race coming up. What do you think about racing in it? I said, yeah, I'll try it, And went out and raced. And the way racing was back then, it wasn't by age. It was either novice, expert, pro, and that was it. Didn't matter your age. You had to be at least 12 years old. And I went out there at 12 years old racing against the adults and was winning a lot, and I kind of stuck with it. As I was old enough to drive and got my motorcycle license, and so I started getting into sport bikes and enjoyed that for a while. I was still racing, but riding sport bikes, and migrated to, hey, I want to ride a custom bike. And in this case, the dealerships I was working at did not sell anything Harley related. It was all Yamaha or the Japanese brands. And in 1998, 99, I grabbed a Roadstar and started customizing it. And everybody thought I was crazy because it's a metric bike, and why would you put money into a metric bike, buy a Harley? I didn't want to ride a Harley because we didn't sell Harleys, and that turned into a whole separate business. So currently today we have 5. We're actually buying a 6th dealership right now. We should have that dealership in the next 30 days, hopefully. And we're growing at a good pace, but I'm trying to strategically grow in the areas that we want to grow into, markets that we want to grow into. So for us, it's interesting because you grow as a family in our business. You're a little kid riding a little dirt bike or a 4-wheeler, then you want to move up to a street bike or a cruiser or personal watercraft. And we've got customers that were kids that are older today that have been customers of ours for a long time. So it's neat about our business, and that's what's helped us grow. So you don't want it to where the guy comes in and nobody even knows your name. You want the guy comes in, hey Joe, how are you? Come on in. And you remember the customer, you remember what he bought, and you service them. And we're in a customer service business, and we try to preach that to our staff all the time because, yeah, we sell fun, and it's so easy to sell, but you have to maintain that customer, and nourish them during the process. I truly feel today we can grow as much as we want to because now we have a system that we know works. And we've got a phenomenal team. The team that we have is why we're successful. And I will tell you that it took a long time to build what we have today, but we've got the best guys in the industry, passionate about what they do, care about the customer, care about the business at the same time, and they always do what's right.